Hey, First City Athletes, Frank here. Just wanted to give you an update on where we are at with the closure. I, and the coaches are certainly frustrated with having to be closed, but your health is our primary concern, and we are doing our best to be patient and make sure that we are in compliance with the local ordinances and orders. I am following the updates from the county and the state closely and preparing, doing everything I can, anticipate in terms of what we will need to do once we are allowed to open back up, because there will certainly be restrictions. And I am trying to anticipate that as much as possible so that we can open up as quickly as possible once we are given the go-ahead. So we will open up as soon as we can. And believe me, I am as frustrated as you, both from my own personal level, but also as the owner of a gym that wants all of our athletes to be getting fitter. And I know the challenges of doing that at home, again, both personally and professionally. And so, again, we will be in communication about when that is. And feel free to reach out anytime if you have questions about that. We will hopefully be sending out emails and posting social media as soon as we have a date. That being said, just reiterating, we will be closed tomorrow, Monday, Memorial Day, which is when we typically do the Murph workout. You guys can certainly do it at home tomorrow, Monday, but we will be doing it once we open back up. And I don't know exactly when it will be, how soon we will open up, so I can't really even say when we will do that, but I can assure you that we will do Murph once we open up. Maybe not the best workout to do if everybody's been a little deconditioned from their home workouts, but hopefully everybody's doing home workouts and we can all scale appropriately and do it fairly quickly after we open back up. Murph has always been something that's important to me, so it's extra hard. As frustrated as I am, I'm even more frustrated that we will not be open to do Murph on Memorial Day. So that being said, some of the things we are doing to prepare, we're stocking up on face masks, sanitizer, soap, making sure the gym is extra clean. We're gonna be taping off areas of the gym to help with social distancing once we do open back up. Everything we can anticipate that we will need to do in order to open back up, we are doing now as best we can. So one of the things we will very likely have to do is limit our class sizes once we open back up. We are fortunate to have a lot of space, which means hopefully that we'll be able to maintain social distancing without severely impacting the size of our workouts. So, but that being said, we will need to be much more strict about limiting the size of our workouts. And so what we need you to do now or sooner than later before we open up is download the Tribe, TRIIB app, TRIIB app. It's on the App Store. They are still working on an updated app for Android, but there is the older version of the app, and you should be able to, the newer versions on the Apple Store, you should be able to download that app and reserve a spot in a class. So I ask that everybody download the app at some point. Make sure you can log in. If you can't, let us know. Make sure you get your username and password, and that you try making a reservation in a class. We didn't cancel the schedule when we closed for business, so there should be still the regular schedule on there. Just pick a class and reserve a spot. Make sure you can reserve a spot so that you don't get blocked out of a class once we open back up, because we will be kind of requiring reservations, or at the very least we will be limiting the size of class, and people who don't have reservations will not be able to be in class. Again, that's the TRIIB app, and Tribe is the software we use for your membership management. So you may see links in there regarding workouts and recording your score, similar to what we do in SugarWOD. We don't do that in Tribe, so just ignore that part. And that's really the reason we haven't had you guys download the app sooner, because we were using SugarWOD when we moved on to Tribe. Anyway, what you need to know is don't worry about recording your score or seeing workouts in Tribe. Tribe is just for reserving spots in the workout. You'll also be able to update your payment method, change your membership, things like that in the Tribe app. If you have any questions like that, reach out, let us know. Another thing you can do to help us out is go get tested. There are free test sites throughout Monterey County. You can make a appointment to get tested at many of the sites by going to lhi.care/COVID testing. I made an appointment and I'm going to be getting tested on the 28th. It's less so that you know whether you have it or not, because it is a point in time. And even if you test positive, you will likely be over it by the time we open back up. But the issue is that we need, as a county, to do so much testing each week in order to move to the next phase based on what the governor has specified. So if we're not doing enough testing in Monterey County, then we are not going to be able to open back up. They will not move to the next phase. So go get tested. It's free. There are multiple sites. They are testing at Monterey Peninsula College, Community College. But as best I know, there are no options for making appointments, and they only have so many tests per day there. And from what I heard, this last week was the first week they were doing it, and pretty much every day they were turning people away because they had done all the testing they could at those sites. My appointment is the one in Salinas. It's only 14 some odd miles away. There's Watsonville, and probably nobody needs a whole lot of excuse to get out of the house and go for a drive. So, there's a bunch of different sites all over Monterey County. Please go get tested. It will help us as a county get to the next phase. Other piece, equipment lending and exchange. We've lent out most of the equipment. Some of it I occasionally get back. I need you guys, if you want equipment, to reach out and let me know what you want. Some of you have equipment. You can send me a list of a couple things you'd like, or just say, hey, listen, I have this piece, but I would like something heavy, a barbell or a dumbbell. The more general you can be, the better, I guess. But we do have some slam balls. We have some sleds. We have some lighter dumbbells, lighter kettlebells. I got a medicine ball back. As these things come back, if I have emails from you guys saying, this is what I'm looking for, you're gonna be first in line to get that thing as we get them back. So, also, if I am getting lots of requests for equipment that we don't have, we're gonna be reviewing the list of what we lent out, and folks that maybe have more than anyone else, or maybe in some cases, if you've had something up until this point, maybe you had a rower all this time, and somebody else hasn't, we may ask for that rower back and exchange it to someone else, so we kind of have to share it. I wish we had more equipment. We looked at ordering more equipment from Rogue, and they just are completely sold out, and everybody's pretty much sold out. Rowers, bikes, barbells, dumbbells, it's all gone. So we're doing the best we can. We lent it out quickly, and we basically left it up to you guys to let us know right away what you needed. We did it as the best we could at the time. It wasn't completely fair. Some people maybe ended up with more than stuff than was fair. Some people ended up with maybe nothing. And we're working on how to make that a little more equitable. So please let us know if you don't have something and you want something, or if you have something and you're willing to give it up because you're not using it, or just because you have had it for a while. In some cases, we may be able to work out an exchange. So you had a rower and you want a bike, and we swap them, okay? I know some of you guys are already doing that. Awesome. Great way to mix it up. Some people have been asking where I've been. I have been probably busier than ever. Between the usual stuff I have in terms of responsibilities for the gym, managing the finances, answering emails, updating the website, trying to communicate with you guys, organizing what Anthony and Jonathan do that you guys see on a daily basis. All that stuff is what I usually do, but then add on top of that, financing options in terms of the government programs that are available for us, trying to stay on top of what the county orders are and what we need to be doing to prepare for that. Some of you guys know I'm also a dad, and Zoe's now 10 months old, so she's keeping me super busy. She is walking a lot, and so personally that's got me really busy. And also one of the ways that we as a gym have been able to stay open is by cutting costs, and so one of the costs that got cut was my pay. So I actually have an opportunity that I help a friend who is a essential worker with some childcare, and so that's keeping me busy as well. And I guess I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys at this point, although I would like to once again say thank you to everyone who's been able to hold on to their membership. I know not everyone has, but everyone who's been able to keep their membership active. It's allowed us, we've cut some costs, and thanks to the folks who've been able to keep their membership active, we've been able to survive as a gym and be there for you guys when we do have the opportunity to open back up. So thank you personally, and as the gym owner, thank you. We will open up as soon as we can, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that's as soon as possible. So if you guys have any questions about anything, about movements in the workout, about workouts available, remember we have the stay-at-home workouts that are getting published through SugarWOD. We also have videos we're putting on SugarWOD, giving you a warm-up and movement prep. If you guys have any questions on that stuff, if you have questions on equipment, if you have questions on how to scale workouts, how to modify workouts, how do I do this movement at home, when is the gym going to be open, you just want to talk to somebody, send me an email, call me, or text me. If you don't have my cell phone number, reach out via email or phone and I can give it to you. I miss you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody back in the gym and sweating it out with you, even if we can't fist bump right away. Just being able to work out with you guys is going to be great. Hang in there. We'll do our best to hang in there, and like I said, reach out anytime. All right. Thanks, everybody.